I don't think I use it. So FI, right? Probably to try and get me to use it, I think. Yeah.
Mic check, mic check. Audio's good. Processors. Let's see if we get us some olives. Did I kick emotes? Big raid.
Keep your eyes peeled, Raider. We have field depots scattered all around topside. You're looking for makeshift structures with blue tarps and an antenna on top.
Raider flare.
There we go. Olives though.
Leaper, down there.
Fucking guy sounds like Trump.
Raider, down there.
The train station's over there. Oh, there it go. I'm not seeing it. Oh, I'm blind as shit.
Supply drop, down there.
Bitch. turret shooting me, bro? Wow. Hey, Josh, what up, bro? Wow, I don't think that was the same guy that was shooting me going for that thing. Huh? I'm okay, unless you want to know. I'm not gonna make it anywhere. Got a defib? Defib? Any defib? Any defib? There's a rat over there north.
Ah, man. No defib.
Chilling, Josh, chilling. First game of the day. Trying to finish up my workbenches after doing the expedition. And Scrappy. I need some goddamn olives for Scrappy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey. Yeah, man, it's a lot of these channels talking about boosting your stuff and all that nonsense. Just got off whack work. Why was it whack work today? Rough day? When I trashed a comment on thing, let me see. Mod action. I want to see mod action. All you could do is delete the comment. That's it. The timeout doesn't delete the comment either. Why the hell not, huh? Interesting. Oh, slow? Okay, I hear you with that. Yeah. Slow time-wise and slow money-wise is never good.
Follow here. Gate still standing, Raider. You'll find the unfinished structures scattered around the valley. Look for construction signs and cones. My previous crew came under heavy fire before they could finish up.
People don't want new phones. Where you at right now? Okay, Verizon Wireless. But like after the, well, what is it, March now? It's not really technically after the holidays and all that. Can't really say the holiday caused a slow period. New Samsung just dropped. What did they drop? Another a Galaxy or one of the folds? Trying to mess with this new sensitivity. Not bad. 26 Ultra, okay. I think I have like a 24 or 25 maybe. A personal phone. Gotta double check. But I ended up getting mine from Samsung because I traded in something and got a good deal. And then just got, you know, no monthly payments and so on and so forth. Feel like somebody shot an energy gun over here. Where do you run to? Is that Boo Android, your iPhone guy? I know somebody's around here. The first iPhone I tried to Android a couple of times. What didn't you like about it? I feel like he's creeping, man. Also feel like my sensitivity is too slow. I don't know. All the apps are optimized on Apple, Android. The apps can be terrible on certain devices. Really? I don't know. I really can't say I've experienced that. As long as you keep them updated and everything, you're pretty much good to go, in my experience. I think it's tougher going from Android to Apple because Apple, it just throws people off with the one button and the different ways you gotta move around the phone. I think you have more. I think you can get more apps on the Play Store for Android than you can on the iPhone, or also like different optimizations. But the only iPhone I've ever had was a work phone, so I can't really say too much. Where did this guy go? He was just here and then he was hiding. I'm very simple, so my phone works for me. And that's what it's all about, bro. What the phone does for you. Same thing with like different types of computers and, you know, the pieces or the grades you decide to go with. Look at this motherfucker. Can I make it in this ladder? I can. Let's go. What? He hit me? Wow. Don't know how he hit me with that. I know he switched guns, which is why he got me so fast, but I don't know how he got me. All right. My graphics were higher before I tried some of this new stuff. The first thing I will try. Oh, I gotta wait. I think I'll try to go back to CNN on my 4090 because I heard that when you have a 4090, that was the most optimized one for it, even though Transform is the best. All right. I'm on to MLB The Show now. Yeah, okay. Surprisingly, I never was much of a baseball fan. More football, basketball. I see the frames are like at around 100. That dude. Oh yeah, that's a big boost. The further I look out, getting more frames. Somebody shooting me? You kidding me? Like football, soccer, hockey, and baseball. Okay, okay, okay. You know what? Hockey's actually exciting to watch too. I need to watch that more. That didn't really change. I'll boost that down. Processing to load. X. Went to a hockey game is the best live sporting event. That I could believe. Kind of looks like it when you watch it on TV too. How are the seats? I know every sport I feel like has like terrible seats, or what you would consider terrible seats. How are the seats in hockey? Because the way the rink is and in the way the seats are, I would figure like I don't know how high up they go or how far back they go, but I don't think they're as bad as like maybe having really bad seats for a football or baseball game. Yo, everybody's shooting everybody here. What the fuck? Somebody else shot me? Ark shot me and didn't shoot him. Gotta find out what to do with these settings, bro. Don't like them. Game just looks a little like brighter and slower. Low latency mode. What if I just put on then max frame rate be like 240? Yeah, like here. Seven like that. That. Right. Maybe for the texture quality, I just do quality at a high quality. All right, let's try that. Hit apply. That not bad up top because you see everything at all times, still close enough to see. Well, yeah, that's what I imagined. Having not gone, that is, but that's what I imagined. So what did I change? It was post processing, right? Bump that back up to medium. Why not? For texture, I'm gonna put epic. Who is your closest team? What you mean closest? You mean like location wise? I'm in New York. You mean location wise? I would probably guess the Rangers then. Yeah, yeah. I would probably guess the Rangers. Is that typically a sport? People will go for the fandom based on location also for the most part? I feel like the chat box is not refreshing. Right, hopefully it refreshes now. Location for the most part, yeah, but you can pick any team. I'm a Blues fan because I'm from St. Louis. Okay, so you went with the location based one. Did you kind of get into hockey late or always into it? Keep the chat box off for TikTok. Can I select it off for a particular one? I think I could hide it from vertical. Yeah, and leave it on for. Yeah, I can leave it on for landscape, and I think the vertical I could turn it off on. There isn't much real estate on the screen for vertical. Yeah, true. Right about that. I gotta watch more streams back in vertical to see how they look. I was thinking about shrinking the webcam and putting more game screen also. The only other recommendation for vertical I have is getting rid of the don't know and stuff for vertical. The don't know. Oh, that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that thing in the middle. Yeah. I think I can. I think I can make it visible for only one. Wow, that guy got fucking.
There.
He is running, dude.
Raider, there. By that tunnel entrance.
Gas grenade for the win. Let me try that now while I got some seconds. Space for a trench. Cool. Don't need another kettle. Don't need the heavy. We don't need these either, much like that. Alright, let's see. I do that. Was this thing? Yeah, this one. Boom. This one. Boom. Can play capture. Dashcam. Could rock out with that, guess. If I fit more of it, it gets like real skinny. I don't want to do that. It would be like this. I guess it could be like this, maybe. Not too skinny, not too bad. Bodies everywhere. Battle 2. Take it. Yeah, now I'm getting higher frames. Maybe because I'm inside though, but I'm getting higher frames. Wow. Where's the mine? Oh, the mine didn't set, man. Wow, he ran up before the fucking mine set. Right? It's right there, and it still didn't go off? Wow. He had to run up before the mine set. I need to get that one. Maximum weight you could carry. That's the one I need to eat. Let's see if I can look at it on my phone. It's not showing me the view. Come on.
I'm just helping your ass. What the fuck?
I knew I should have finished that bitch. Invite. All right. There's 2-on-1 over here, but I want to kill one of them with this free kit. Fucking spider chasing me and them, bro. Shoot, go after the ones that are shooting. The fuck is this? They got an alliance with the Ark, bro. I ain't got no more health. Look at that guy. Top of the building shooting me. He shot a Pharaoh a few times and the Leaper still ain't go after him. Crazy. Oh, this free kit shit is a struggle. Let me invite you while I'm in game. Nah, I won't. What did I change? What was the settings I changed? I changed something. I mean, all right, so I'm getting pretty good frames right now. Let me put it back to transformer. I feel like that kind of hanks it a little bit. I left everything else the same in the game. Yeah, that kind of tanks it. But I'm running around. Okay. FPS. Let's go back to CNN. Shoot back up. 140s. 20s. He's probably gonna shoot me because I heard the birds go off, which is usually like somebody running past him.
Let's head home at the forest air shaft.
Oh, dude, it's friendly. Hey, boy, no, fucker.
Happens to the best of us. Leaving here with something. I did it for you, T. We could reunite quicker. I'll put it on this side instead. Or this side. On this side, I guess it's not too bad. That's a little better. Sir. Mic check, mic check.
Hey, what's good, brother?
How's it going, brother?
Chillin'. Did it go something?
Got my ass whipped with these free kits, man.
No.
Oh yeah. Whooped on. I've been fucking with my settings, my graphic settings at the same time, so
Oh, okay. Experimental runs.
I consider them lucky.
Well, daddy's here.
And oh,
Never fear.
you just ready up that quick? What kind of gear you got on you? Fucking kid.
When I told you the invite, I just went working on my shits.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
got
shit.
a tempest in the of whatchamacallit. I'm like, fuck it.
About to raw dog it. Alright, I'll rock out. I'll bring the volcano out.
I got gear to burn right now.
You said what now?
We must have lost that last match we were in. 'Cause like, where the fuck is my emblem with the splitter? I'm like, damn.
Yeah, we did.
Won?
Mm-hmm.
We normally do get off and lost.
Yeah, we definitely did. You got us that last one. It was a close fight though. It was like we beat the first team of 2, while we were pinched between two teams, and then like we had the other ones weak, but they got you with a grenade, and then they got me with fucking crossfire. It was like a gear standoff. I remember. It was like an old school gear standoff. I know what other gun do I want? Bring out the, yeah, I'll bring out the, I mean the Renegade I have. No. I might have a banana soon or something. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've been going to Blue Gate for something. I forget what it is. But I'm gonna hit a buried. You cool with a buried city?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. You still streaming?
Yeah.
Nice. Let me tab you up
Slow
again.
tonight, but
Friday night. Friday night be a little rough sometimes.
yeah.
But I'm gonna do it just for the clips with all the graphics and, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate ya, brother Manny. Manny
Sir.
Brand.
Good John. All right, cool. We in there. Show sharing. Yeah, you see the shared chat and all that too.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Good to go.
That time. Very nice. Very nice. I got a Renegade for distance and a Volcano. I've been getting shot first every single round, though. I'll tell you that. Look at this guy right here. He seems chilling. He seems chilling. You chilling? You good?
We're cool. We're cool.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, cool.
His teammate high.
You almost got it, man. I've been getting shot first every game, so.
Some art performance steel down here.
a dead body right here.
Raider, looks knocked out. Up there.
There's 2 dead bodies right here. What the hell happened?
Is there 2 dudes?
Can't be those 2 guys.
Some light ammo.
I don't see them other 2 guys around at all. They just shot. Somebody shot. That's probably them shooting from south. Fuck 'em. We in here? The flare's not in the sky, so they was. Oh, they just hit the roof. When did they just zipped over? One of them might be trailing behind. Okay, right here.
Raider, over there.
I hit him twice.
One in here, the other one right here.
Okay, and then the other guys they fighting smoke right there. Damn, I didn't bring no zips, man.
Both in this building.
In the red tower.
Got you. That was close.
That's a good team.
That was really close.
I hear you watching around, so.
In our roof.
Under
We
us.
hear that.
Yeah.
Nice. Why are you at the rooftop? Why are you at the rooftop?
I'm gonna use a mini bandage real quick.
It's like I'm at the rat infestation. We need to
Let me tempt this. They got a 10% of Bobcat.
Is that their names?
Yeah, Timmy Tempest and Billy Bobcat. That's funny as shit. I'm gonna drop. Gotta be straight ahead, I think so.
Yep, right here.
What?
Did we not drop him?
Yeah, he did not drop. He must have had a good shield.
Oh, Timmy.
That motherfucker should have dropped.
Yeah, I don't know how he ain't. He got quiet in motherfucker now, huh?
Hmm. That's you on the roof?
Yeah, that's me. That's coming from like east.
Going back up with you. The other fight was over here.
Danger in the red tower.
Is that the building?
I think that was the one we came from.
bodies over here, man. One shit on it.
Nah. All right. Somebody being spotted down low. Unless that's us. It's not us. Yeah, they are running down low. They went into the extract.
Take the church metro entrance.
We can head down to the extract, see if we get somebody there. Everybody seems to be extracting here.
I'm down.
These steps are right here. We got.
Use the courtyard metro entrance.
The fuck that?
Oh no. Oh, the bombardier shit. Heal up just a little bit. Smokey with the sub. Appreciate you, brother. How's your Friday night going? Okay, train went. It should be clean. Fire on the other side. There's somebody on the other side. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, hiding by you.
He one tap.
Got him.
Nice.
Fumbling my buttons. I'm gonna do the slow revive. Fuck it.
He over there on the other side.
Yeah. I got a showstopper and a shotgun, so you can heal up and loot.
I got a feeling we about to get into a fight.
Damn, yeah. I need help watching my door on my left. He healed up on my side.
Yeah.
Do a nade on me. Oh, he got me.
Stun them inside.
Okay. He got me. I maybe hit him one time with the shotgun. He's finishing right now. Ah. Damn, I lost that. So far, so good. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes, I know.
They both together. Nice, good down.
I got a feeling they ain't leaving.
That's the last one.
The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Yeah, sit down there. They was to go be down there.
It might have timed out, no?
It might have.
I think the gate was about to close on you. It only does that when it times out usually.
Oh, that's another one, but
Good, Smokey. What you gaming on today?
I didn't hear it get back activated.
Nah, me neither. Oh, there you go.
There it is right now. Damn, bro, if I just would have hit a couple more shots, man.
Yeah.
Was he coming out of a stun when you went down there?
So you had one stun on the left. I had one stun on the right. I think when I slid in. And they usually didn't push. I pushed into him when I thought I could take him. They just stood there. That bastard got a renegade and a good shotgun, not the Toro, the other one.
I think they left.
These some true rats if they didn't. They're real confident in taking them fights if they gonna stay down there after that too.
See, I just heard something go off, didn't I? Dang, bro, my gun is. You know,
It's messed up.
I just don't want to lose my shit.
Did you take any attachments off that bitch?
I don't give a fuck about the gun. The attachments is where it's at.
Oh man.
But that's a good sign.
Yeah. Might mean they left you. It's crazy that dude was ratting on our side and they had two on the other side.
All raiders, Archon 3. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
methods.
Yeah, they took up his shit.
Took my shit too. Yeah.
That was your body, right?
Yeah, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. One of us made it. Could put some more things in my safe pockets. Had 3 to use. All right. I'm going just a little light until I start winning some fights. I was getting shit on with the solos also. Bad. Basic. All right, I'm ready. A gas grenade or a mine would have been good there. I like those for the train fights, so I could shut off one side and fight the other side. And I got some throwables and shit. Fuck out. So glad the game reminds you when you're about to go in without the ammo.
Gotta be worse kind of luck.
Yeah, I would have done it so many times. That's the sad part.
We're going to add it again? Okay, cool.
Yeah, buried. Boom, 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 boom. Streaming to kick for the first time tonight.
What? You trying to kick too?
Yeah. So YouTube, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch. Your platform looks pretty cool. Interesting. close that out. All right, cool.
La buried city.
Here's some explosions to the left.
Hey, give me a second. I can hear you, but I'm gonna be on the phone.
All right, cool. The bastion over there.
An arc probe. There.
Alright. I want to know.
Yeah, this bastion keep turning around. A couple of players went off.
Yeah, I couldn't. It sounded like it came from southeast, but
It might be inside of a house or something.
yeah, it
Here,
gotta be
here go one. Oh no, that's a spot over there.
I seen one. Heard that one.
There's a sentinel somewhere, I think. Kept seeing the laser pop across the map. I'm gonna take this zip over here real quick.
In there.
Is this man-made? Can't be. Nah, this is from the game.
Yeah, it's from the game, yeah. Parkour!
For sure.
I feel like I saw a sentinel somewhere, but I don't see the laser anymore. Fuck it. It would be closer to where some of the fighting was.
Nah, it's not like what we just left.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
You think it's in one of the houses in between?
It sounded like it was on the backside of this.
Okay. On the bridge.
Raider, up there.
He was walking from right to left when I saw him.
Hold the fuck on, hold the fuck on, hold the fuck on. I think I gotta make that adjustment on my shit, bro.
Still there, walking around, no gun. He's walking up, he's running up to us right now. Okay. Went out now.
No, Manny, no. Let me come fight with me. Where you at?
One hurt on you.
I'm inside.
One drop down, one drop down.
Both down, both. It's another
Oh
team.
shit, yeah, get down. And they're down here already. They're inside here. Only way up is the stairs that way? The stairs over here too, huh? Yeah. Oop, my mistake. Somebody else shield just broke.
Where that?
They're getting blasted. We just did a circle. Okay, right here. Got him. Oh, somebody else is shooting him also. Behind me. Don't beeline it from there. Be careful.
Please let me be alive. I'm
You
alive.
will. Mm-hmm.
Alright, where you at?
Got guys on me in this house.
Watch out. Danger here.
Can I get to you from?
They on the rooftops right now. I hear shingles. Got a lot of mines going off in here.
You got a defib up there? All this scoop, and I'll drop a gun for you if you just get me up.
I don't have a defib, bro.
What the fuck?
Y'all niggas got a defib?
Damn, man, it's 1,000 fucking bodies right there.
Yeah. They either you see them up on the roof or no?
Make it quick.
Nah, they're not on roof.
They in the next room over.
Lieutenant, no way, salida en línea, We got to attack people, right?
They're downstairs, I think. They're not upstairs.
Yep. Cover. I need heals, I'm getting heals.
There's 2 bodies at the bottom of the zip.
Ah, I got heals.
Alright, I'm gonna put a mine right here. We should be able to loot those
Man, I
bodies
don't
that you
want
saw.
to take this fight, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the bodies you saw.
Alright, cool.
I got a mine by that door, that hallway.
Overhead.
Alright, I'm just watching the downstairs.
Alright. Alright, I came in with basic shit, so I'm pretty over encumbered right now.
Alright, I'm gonna check these bodies.
Alright.
Nothing. Those guys stopped talking. I know they heard us though. Right?
Yeah, 100%. They had to grab this here. That there. Yeah. Might be trying to
Hold
extract.
on, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Let's see if I can use this shit. I think I still hit him in the.
I just opened a little path.
Alright, for some reason they ain't let me do that shit, bro.
What you trying to do?
The shit I did the other day when I fixed my shit.
Oh, how dark it was? Okay.
Oh, now my Streamlabs just crashed. Is that you moving?
Yeah. Trying to watch you on outside also, just in case.
Bro, if I die right now, I'm gonna be so pissed, bro. Alright.
So the nearest extract, I ain't got no keys. Nearest extract is stairs are right here to get into it. It's about to go away too. That's where them guys went, unless you want to go further.
It's whatever you want to do. If you full, we can get up out of here.
Yeah, I'm full of shit. They hit my mind.
Shit. Is that down low?
Up top, right here.
Fuck! My fucking screen, bro!
They never came out to the roof.
What was the mine?
It was on the floor inside of this property.
Watch out. In there.
Fucking greenery. Can't see shit. Alright, I say we get out of here. They're here. Good shit.
I'm one tap.
Okay. I'm killing this guy here. Fuck him. He died. I don't see this guy here. I hear him though. I hear him.
I'll go first.
An arc orbiter is en route.
I can't move fast. Just be careful, bro.
10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. We can watch each other and hit that body and head out.
Alright. Got a knocked out raider. Here.
I'm gonna watch that main pathway inside where he was.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they was looted. They got everybody. You in proc chat, by the way.
Yeah. Alright.
All right, I have it right now. Oh, I need the cat bed. Nice. Don't need much else of this. Take the extra gun. Fuck it. All right. So extract. The next extract is gonna be over here.
Head home at the southern station.
Hello?
Yo. Oh, you on the phone? Okay.
Hey.
This is the one. There's only one entry. It's just a hole. So we can wait for these motherfuckers to get out of it and then go in. All right, they just destroyed the bombardier. Bobby. Yeah. Sure. I know. You ain't hit that, did you? Nah, you ain't hit that. Motherfuckers are going crazy over here. They're taking out all arc, and I don't see them. Okay, I just saw one person in this house over here.
Heads up. In the pharmacia.
Somebody dropped down somewhere. I'm gonna head for the extract now. They're looting the bombardier pieces. Bodies down here. You wanna wait for them and hit this? Ping if you want to wait and kill them. Duck if you want to go.
All Raiders, we have ARC on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
As soon as you get inside, I'm gonna throw flames on your door so you can hit the button. I'll watch on this side. You can go in first, go ahead. Make a run for it, make a run for it, make a run for it. Over and crumble like a bitch. A couple of guns out of that. Not too bad at all. Just need laboratory readings, huh? Oh, this one, okay. MnK. Alright. But with this loadout, it's fine. Oh, did it make you oh yeah, it made you party leader after you lagged out and lagged back in. That was interesting. See if you could fix your college stuff first before we start up again though. Oh. This instead.
Shani here. Keep your eyes peeled, Raider. We have field depots scattered all around topside. You're looking for makeshift structures with blue tarps and an antenna on top.
Danger. Over there. Raider. Look there. Warning. There.
He's inside. He's inside the house. He's inside the house trying to res. One body here, the other body's on me.
Down here.
Oh, you fighting somebody? Shit. Damn it.
Hey, these two fucking bombs, bruh. You fighting somebody?
No, I was. I killed 2 people on the inside, but that was it. I thought she was shooting arc when he was up there. feel like going after these guys to try and kill them and get your shit back. What you had on? Oh. Yo.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I thought you were still on the phone. I was on mute talking to you also. I killed these two guys down here and then started looting them, and I thought you were shooting arc on the roof, and then I saw your health drop crazy.
Yeah, 2 people pulled up on me, man. I almost fucking knocked one, but
All right. I could fuck up out of here right now. It's you?
Over here.
yeah. Trust me, they got my tempers and
Yeah, they don't use shit. They left your shield. That was it. Your shield and bullets. It's them right here too. Is that a body?
Down there. Over
Oh, they might be trying to zip back across here. They got shot heading into that.
Let's head home at the southern station.
Big 11, what up, brother?
oh my god, good shit.
Woof.
Head home at the Old Town Hatch.
Motherfucker. Must have heard my steps and was chilling.
Good shit.
Man, there was people everywhere. I did get some guns out of that if you want any. I got an Anvil 4, a Kettle 3, a shit ton of heals, a purple looting survivor. 2 of them actually. Oh, sorry. Spam, just wanted to let you know what I was on. Oh, McLovin hit you up in the chat.
Yeah, I seen. I'm
Much. I got your medium shield you had on you too if you want that.
Oh, okay. Nah, you can, I don't even got nothing for medium right now. What kind of gun do I want to come out with?
So how's the crafting in this game? Is it super tedious? Nah, I don't think so. I think once you get used to whatever you typically would use, it all kind of comes together for you. Like I craft the same stuff, like use Vader hatch keys to get out of different extractions. Freaking zip lines, smoke's one of my favorites for sure. Everybody got their favorite heals. I like this bandage because it heals in 1.5 seconds. It heals over time, but you only use it for 1.5 seconds so you can get back into the fight. A lot of little things, man. Really preference. And now it shows you like what stuff recycles into at the bottom too. It didn't do that before. I want these. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Instead of having to memorize what things recycle into or click on every single one. Fuck up and break down. Oh yeah, fucking up and breaking down the wrong item. That's got to be a nightmare. Can't believe that dude missed every shot at the top of that stairs.
Alright. Fuckers.
Processors.
You're looking spry today. You're really pulling your weight.
Am I still host?
I think so. Yeah, you are.
Alright. Durables. Dun, 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 dun.
You ever played a game like this, McLovin?
Buried again?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Did you fix the colors on
What
your
you looking for? I don't know
what
what's
do I
wrong
need?
with it, bro. The shit tripping today. Matter of fact, let me just turn Streamlabs off. It's tripping right now, bro. I don't know. Like the shit that I showed you that I could do the other day, it ain't letting
Yeah.
me do it. So I don't know, bro.
You tried to well, you like it's not letting you click on the scene or like.
Like when I click on, remember how I told you, you know, when I click on the scene, when I right click it to go to the properties, I go to change the video or what I say, convert the video or some shit like that.
Yeah, configure video probably. Yeah.
Configure video, and it blanks off my screen. So I don't know.
That screen, if it blanks off, that little screen that's supposed to pop up, it might be popping up on a different monitor, on maybe the monitor you're gaming on.
It could be. It could be. That very well could be it too.
That used to happen to me before. What did I need? I needed laboratory of agents, one more of those, and then
So let's try to get a medical.
and then a sentinel firing core. They have medical in them or no? Oh, you know what? We can get the sentinel out of.
Going to bury.
Yeah, we can get the sentinel out of that too.
Okay.
Cool with that. They be showing these old wrestlers for 2K26, the wrestling game, and that shit makes me want to get it, bro. Got The Rock, Stone Cold on there, Undertaker, Triple H, Kurt Angle, China. Oh, Goldberg, Kevin Nash, Booker T. They got a full roster on there. Did you load in yet, you heathen?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just
Get over here.
Let's go to the hospital.
You a little late. I think there's a little pocket up here. Yeah. Out here. People miss it a lot. Mad bag, one of these.
Backpack, down here.
Bring the counter. You want this complex gun to put a Tempest?
Nah, I got plenty of those.
Somebody threw a Trailblazer at something. Defib here.
Defibrillator.
Use that.
Like they shooting from our area or building.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Definitely in our building. Are we on top of medical?
Yeah, hospital.
Yeah, we is. Hospital.
Mhm. I think I could fall and grab the ledge. Okay, they're in there shooting this thing. The guy in there.
Raider, down there.
They're in each one. Trying to strategically shoot it.
Down there.
We probably can just loot medical then. Find you your regents.
Yeah. You should be able to. I don't want to die, but you should be able to like, drop down and grab this ledge. Oh, went too far. Man, that thing took you out. Oh, you got the light shield. Okay. You got upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. That was you?
Yeah. Oh, I found one. Went up to your floor. Got that shit in my safe pocket, so we can still scrap or whoever. Cool.
Tagging grenade. And a seeker grenade.
It's still on that roof.
Danger at that
Oh, they got the bombardier. They looted it and everything. We want to fuck them up.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, I'm about to run
You got
down
a
now.
zip?
Nah, I only brought in one. Don't see them on my floor so far. Where would they go to extract? They would go on the stairs.
Oh, how the fuck you got over this
I think they're above me. Yeah, they're above me. It's usually where people try to get out of this shit. They come down and they jump off here. Walking this way. They might be going around the circle. Yeah, they're going around the circle. They just fell. I'm pushing. Right here.
out there.
The second one's still above us.
I'm on the circle, I don't see him.
Taking zip.
It's
Yeah, right there. He was right here.
Where the fuck you at? You just jumped down?
Yeah.
Right here? Both hurt?
One down. Reloading really quick. Be careful. Oh, my game froze. The first time my game ever froze. What the kind of shit is that, bro? Oh, that's garbage. Yo, T. Yo. Mic check.
Alright, welcome back, sir. You looped
That
that
was
body.
fucking crazy, bro. I got a smoke
I'm like,
pushing
man, I
bitch.
know you ain't just lag out.
Bam. Had me livid. Oh, give me that. Oh my god. Yeah, give me all that. This. What do I want to keep? Pulse unit. I needed that too. Yeah. Oh my god. Great. Okay, I'm pretty ready to go. You good?
Yep.
No peas, right?
Nah.
Alright. Got the extract right here we can fuck with. I will throw a smoke if we get shot at so we don't get hit too crazy. Left corner good. Check another corner. I'm watching these stairs.
I got these stairs.
That was mine. Hand button now. Somebody's coming too. I thought that was a fucking bastion or something above us. Heard mad metal clanking, man. I said, ooh. That was clutch. You got that other one, bro. You didn't have too much help either. My game hasn't crashed in forever. That was weird. Wait, I can carry it. So let me see how this works. 80 pounds with the survivor looting. Then when I hit that ability back, it says 80 pounds, but doesn't touch the augment. I guess it's less before I get over encumbered, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I think it added it to that. So now it's 80. Okay. The weight thing up top, the little numbers up top of the augment. The augment's 80, and now I could carry 82 with that at one bar. Over encumbered. Damn, these dudes came in. They had a hole cracker, bro. They had a hole cracker, a volcano with a kinetic converter.
Yeah, I got a hog cracker on mine too.
Yeah, they came in for those bombardiers parts. It's great, because I think I needed those eventually also. Last leaper pulse. Oh no, you needed a leaper pulse. I don't think I needed a leaper pulse anymore. Okay. Nice little come up. Explosive benches max. Now I can do the deadline. All other mines. I got all four mines now. I can do the showstopper, the blaze grenade. Very nice. Need a hornet driver for the show. Alright, you need to take down any arc for anything?
No, not really. I'm good.
Needed that last Libra piece, or you got?
I still need a few of those actually.
I'm gonna bring in one. I don't need this one I got.
Some tokens and an animeter. A new cosmetic will be added to your collection.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring in that leaper unit.
Yeah, I need 5 more Leaper Pulse units.
Sheesh.
Right.
You can go leaper post unit farming. It wouldn't carry in any crazy stuff if you want to do that though. I got 5 blaze grenades I could take out, so that'll help out too. Oh, they made me leader after I lagged out.
That's some weird shit.
Yeah. You want to hit spaceport and try and get a leaper?
Yeah, do I want to put a... I mean, I got... I'll do it with a wolf pack.
I got some great flame grenades in my safe pocket too. Want to get some stimmies so we could run. Is got a trigger grenade. Seeker, I never really do. I'll bring the renegade. Alright, cool. Alright, so you spotted these. Not an entirely new raid. Head towards the middle.
Go to that location.
We could probably hit the outside and then go in. These things got hearing on them, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I shot both things out. I love getting that quick. So fire things do the trailblazers now too. What is that crawling down low? Oh, okay,
Sound like
that's
a leaf.
Bastion. Yeah, I thought so too.
The launch pad.
Checking what that was. These doors ain't busted open yet. I'm gonna crack one open at least, so we have a space to run. Gotta get the abilities to breach quicker, bro. It's so much better than not having it. Let's throw off. Batteries, wires. You should usually be able to see there's a Rocketeer there.
Here, by the launch towers.
Usually be able to see the Leaper from here if there's one out. Oh, here go one.
Leaper.
Nice. Bro, look at all this shit coming behind you.
Yeah. Oh, let me give you this. Say pocket this shit before we do anything.
A Leaper pulse unit. Over here.
Oh my god. Failed.
That didn't work. You gotta be shitting me, bro.
Go. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. They're nading us, they're nading us, they're nading us.
I got the door open.
Ah. Right about the door, left side, left side, left side. I got a shot. Hold on 1 second. He moved, he moved, he moved. I don't know where the other one is, but he's definitely right outside. Oh, the other one's through the window. If I hit this guy, we push him. Push him, push him, push him, push him, push him. Nice. Both dead, both dead, both dead. I'm gonna heal up real quick. Good shooting, good shooting.
Took off.
Oh yeah.
I just followed your lead, brother.
Got to defend. I got that. Nice. I'm finding anvils left and right, bro. And a shotgun. Loving it. Got a blue shield. I got extra shield. Alright, cool. Find you some pieces yet?
Oh, I ain't even looted yet.
Okay.
I was healing up before I went back out.
It's good. I'm gonna free up a few spots right here in the grass, so that when we pick up the pieces, we don't have to leave anything and we could just grab everything. All them shits. You know what I mean? Like they keep shining if you ain't get everything in it.
Yeah.
Got one for you.
I got one.
Yep. There we go.
Hey, look at that.
Definitely drop anything that I would really need to pick up here.
Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, there's legs. You don't need performance still?
Nah, I'm okay with it. Actually, I have 3 already, so I could pack it in, yeah. So chemicals, that was it, right? Alright, cool.
I'll go inside and drop the performance still.
Alright, go inside, yeah. Is the oh, you have a safe spot for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leaper pulse unit, here.
Put in my safe spot. A bunch of trailblazers, huh? An NBA ticket, greenlit as fuck now. Living on the bets. Is it Guru himself? Very nice, very nice. So you got 3 pulse units out of this round, right? The one I brought in and then
4.
the 2 that you just got? 4. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. And they're all in safe pockets, or you want me to hold them down for you?
Nah, I got off on the safes.
Alright. I ain't got no hatch key, so we're gonna have to hit this one here. I do have another smoke just in case.
Okay. You don't need that blue light thing?
Right here, by the launch towers.
Blue up?
The blue light? I forget what it is. The thing that got the blue light.
Close as fuck.
Over there.
Oh no, I'm cool with that. The one I need is the sentinel, the opposite of the turret. Single shot bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Firefly's about to bring us attention. Nice.
You shit me.
Got your shield back?
Oh. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, how
I was
the fuck
chasing your
my
ass.
shit going?
I was chasing your ass around while you was hopping.
I was getting ready to look at my what you call it? I'm like, damn, is that an ability for my
Your augment?
for my back?
Yeah. That's how flawless the operation was. Yo, that man so good, he thought he did it himself.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, bro. I got a big tournament tomorrow. Try to get me some sleep.
Very nice. Good luck, brother. Hopefully everything goes well.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. I'll probably be on probably after 6, 7.
Okay. Yeah, I got kind of a long day out to the tomorrow too, in and out. So yeah, whenever you plan on getting on, shoot me a text.
Yes, sir. Alright, bro. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. Later. Hey, McLovin, appreciate you tuning in for the stream. Always welcome, brother. Always welcome. And if you get on, you decide to try this, let us know, man. We could definitely show you all the ropes and give you some stuff to get started. It's a fun game, solo, duo, trio, grinding, you know, events or promo stuff, or just, you know, just hanging out, whatever it is. So if you decide, let us know. We'll hook you up. So ready for the another one of these. Oh, all right, cool. I'll see what I decide to do when I get back on eventually. 5 survivors is dope though, and I got that one off somebody too. Definitely a last good 2 rounds, man. Just racking up and shit. I'm not worried about augments. I got plenty of those to do whatever. Plenty of shields, you know, to even lose a couple of rounds. A decent amount of guns with all the guns we got, man. A couple of anvils, a couple of Venators. Actually, 1 Venator, 4, a couple of Berlettas, 3 shotguns now. Got all of this in the last few rounds. I didn't buy any of this. I'll upgrade these little stitchers when I get the pieces and shit. Got enough stuff to fuck around, that's for sure. Yeah, I was on this game back before test play. Work like keeps me from enjoying the game as much as okay. No bird replace your free. Okay. I hear that. I know homies about this back when the finals creators made it. Yeah. A lot of people tried it because of the finals creators. I actually downloaded the finals. I think it's a free game, and I haven't tried it yet. So I definitely do want to try that also. It looks pretty cool. It's like it was like 4 teams of 3s or 3 teams of 3s fighting for different areas. This game is so much more forgiving than EFT. What's EFT? Oh, Escape from Tarkov, right? I got a couple of friends that play Escape from Tarkov. That shit was so realistic. You'll die from dehydration. Die from dehydration is crazy. Yeah, my boy, he be in the stream sometimes. Be High guy. He plays Tarkov a lot. Or I don't know if he plays it a lot anymore, but he's a big Tarkov guy. They were trying to get me on it back then too. Skill tree. Had me hyped as fuck for this game. Yeah, the skill tree is dope, bro. It really is. Yeah, something to grind other than pure looting. Yeah, true, very true. And the skill tree really matters. Like, there's a lot of the abilities they keep updating. Because some of them you almost didn't feel a difference from when you had it and when you didn't have it. But now a lot of them you actually do find good reasons to use them depending on how you play, or you could tweak your play style to them. But yeah, shit like this one, being able to carry more than whatever your bag or augment allows, pretty dope. Crafting additional items, fucking mini flamethrowers or special heals, stuff like that. Mobility is huge. If you don't have mobility, especially the right ones, you're at a huge disadvantage all around. Conditioning is probably my least experienced skill tree. Conditioning. There's a lot of stuff that I don't think I would use, like meleeing. I never melee. Meleeing to deal damage to drones. They're often not in the range to melee and hit them. So shit like that is weird. Your equipped weapon has less impact than your encumbrance, like how much you could carry and all that. That might be dope. Reaching an object generates resources. I tried that before. It was okay. When you're down, you take longer to collapse. When you're down, 9 out of 10 times I die and never make it far anyway, so taking longer to die doesn't really matter to me. And when you're down, you take less damage. It's so much situational stuff, man. Matters. What up, brother? How's everything? Man, you caught me just as I was about to get off. Or where you coming from? TikTok? Yeah, I've been seeing a couple of your TikTok videos, Matters. Some Gears of War ones, some funny Gears of War ones. He said now that we're not getting any good snow for the season, it's spring break, I'm gonna have a lot more free time at the game, and I'll probably download Ark. I get bored for some reason. Crimson Desert. I'm not sure what that is. Crimson Desert. Oh shit, I'm just seeing on TikTok Cam with the press start twice, GG twice. That's funny. Appreciate you, Cam, man. It's a new RPG that might win Game of the Year. Really? Crimson Desert? Check it out. Let me check it out. Here. Game down anyway, so let me do. Like Zelda and Assassin's Creed and The Witcher. That sounds crazy. It releases March 19th. That's a few days from now. Yeah, that's about a week. This is one of the games I posted in most Discords a few years ago. A few years ago, you know about this game? Oh, this is the YouTube I have with the stream and some other videos and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find that game. This is not it. Can carry dogs and cats, etc. Yeah, I just saw him pet something. A dog, probably. Kind of like Red Dead Redemption, but with Skyrim moves and shit. Yeah, it was giving a little Red Dead Redemption vibe. Is there multiplayer to this? Oh, I don't have to get the sound for the window capture, huh? Let me see.
You're starting to annoy me. I'll give you something to stare at.
Okay, there we go. No single player RPG as far as I know. I say minimum of 50 hours of gameplay. Up to 80 if you're trying to 100% it. Okay. Hey, 50 hours is that's solid. And I am the 100% type too. Like, let's see what this does. Let's see what that does.
Last week, I was able to play about 7 hours of Crimson Desert at a creator and press event, including the first 4 hours of the game, which I was allowed to record and show you in this video. And between that, also playing some later game saves for a few hours, and sitting down for a chat with the Crimson Desert team to ask some of the biggest questions we still have about this game, I now have a much better idea of what Crimson Desert actually plays like, and I have a bunch of new details to share with you. I'm also running a giveaway for a copy of the game, and I'll have all the details on that
games that came out for like
I think everyone's biggest question about Crimson
Xbox
Desert
One.
is
It was like
essentially,
some,
what does it actually play like, and is it
like
actually
it was like some
as good as
Aztec
it
warrior or
looks? We have
gladiator
seen
type
quite a
shit
bit
with
of
fight scenes
gameplay
like
through
that,
trailers
where
already,
you press the
but
button
what is
to
it actually like when you
to
get your
miss
hands
or do
on it?
something?
And specifically, what games would it be comparable to? Well, after getting hands-on at the event, the simplest way I can put my initial impression is that it feels like a hybrid of Elden Ring and Zelda Breath of the Wild, and also kind of The Witcher. But it also has elements of games like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Monster Hunter. What the heck do I mean by that? Well, I say it's like Elden Ring because a huge part of the game is about exploring a massive fantasy setting open world and experimenting with lots of gear and gameplay systems. Elden Ring is sort of the poster child example I can give you, but you could argue a better example in some ways might be Neo 3, Skyrim, or perhaps even Black Myth Wukong, although obviously Wukong is not an open world. But what all of those games have in common that Crimson Desert definitely has are deep gameplay systems, and specifically systems that you only get a limited explanation of at the start, and then you're left to kind of untangle the rest on your own. The point I'm trying to get across here is that Crimson Desert does not
just the
hold your hand,
combinations and
and
different
that's
things
the
you could do,
biggest thing
bro.
it has in common with those games. You're not
creative with
completely
it.
thrown into a massive world without
Yeah, I love
any
Assassin's
tutorials
Creed
or
also.
guidance,
Assassin's
but
Creed
that
was
is
amazing.
almost
I've
the
never
case.
tried The
You
Witcher,
will be
but
taught the
Assassin's
basics
Creed
at
I
the
love.
start, and you will
Quite
have
a few of
clear
them.
direction on the next Golden Path mission, but there are so many systems and mechanics beyond the basics that you
And
won't be
Ghost of
directly
Tsushima.
shown, and also
Love
so
that one
much to
too.
do off the beaten path. To fully engage with the game, you're going to have to explore, discover, and experiment a lot on your own. And from speaking with the team, this is all very intentional. The game is literally designed to be experimented with, and they want the community to organically discover lots of things as opposed to giving you a lot of direction while you're playing. You're very much encouraged to talk with other players and get help and share tips. But because I'm making the comparison, I also want to be clear that Crimson Desert is not
It
like
also
Elden Elden
as
Ring
a
in some
show,
important
same
ways.
lore
First of all,
as
it's
the game
not a
and
Souls-like.
books.
You don't collect any sort of Souls currency that you get one chance to pick up after
Yeah, I know a
dying. And
little.
you also
Well,
won't
you know
find
what? No, I don't really know
bonfires
much
to
about
use
The
as
Witcher. I really
checkpoints.
just
There
know what the
are
main character
checkpoints
looks
and
like.
also
That
separate
guy with
fast
the long
travel
white
warp
hair,
points around the world, but they aren't
like armor.
bonfires. The storytelling is
I
also
really
not
don't
as
know
cryptic
shit
as
about
Elden
The
Ring.
Witcher.
It's much more forward with more
Just seen some
cutscenes,
clips
character
here and there.
development, and a clearer narrative. We'll talk more about the story in a minute,
I
though,
did see
because there's
that.
definitely
Yeah,
more to
I did
break
see
down
that.
there. But Crimson Desert is also not like Elden Ring in
Cavill's
its
got some good
combat
roles,
system.
man.
It's faster paced and more action oriented. That's where I would
From
compare it
first
more to
two
Neo 3
seasons.
or Black Myth Wukong. Although really it's even
I know
faster
it is on
and
a
more
couple
fluid than
of
those
popular
games,
streaming
too.
services
There is
too. The
stamina
Witcher.
management, but it didn't feel particularly punishing to me, especially since it
They
looked like
switched
you'd
to
be
Liam
able to
Hemsworth
upgrade the
the
maximum
final
stamina
season.
quite a
Really?
bit. The overall combat also didn't
Was
feel
there a
as
storyline
tough
that
as
would
what
make
most
it
Souls
okay to
fans would
switch
expect.
what
That's
he
not to
looked
say I
like?
got the impression it was easy. There's
I guess without
definitely skill
spoiling it,
required,
or
especially if you want to master the
Henry
many
walked because
advanced
they wouldn't
combos and
stay
utilize
loyal to
all
the.
the different mechanics to their
Oh, got you,
fullest,
got
which
you, got
there
you, got you,
are
got you.
a ton of. But I think most people will find it easier than Elden Ring and other Souls games.
That answers that.
Personally,
That makes
I
sense.
really
I
prefer
did hear
this
he
more
was pretty-
agile and proactive
Man, what did I hear
combat
that
system
about
because it gives me
specifically?
a lot of options to
Did
play
hear he
with
was big
in
on,
real
like,
time.
staying
Not
true
that
to the
Elden
lore.
Ring or Neo don't give you options, they certainly do. But I often
Well, he
feel
would
in
ask people
Souls
some
games
questions
that a lot of the
randomly, too.
experimentation and build crafting happens in
Happened in the
menus
show
to prepare
Spartacus too.
before
The
going
original
into a
guy
fight.
died from
Whereas in
cancer.
Crimson Desert,
Ah.
you have more freedom to adjust your strategy and experiment in the middle of combat. The world of Crimson Desert
kept him moving
also
with a new
isn't
guy, and they
as
eventually
dark
forgot
fantasy
they
as Elden
swapped.
Ring, and also
Yeah,
most
that-
of the
and
time
that's-
it doesn't feel
it's
as
tough to pull
high
off.
fantasy.
When they do
At
pull it
least
off, it
that
might
was my
seem
impression of the
to
first
others
few
like
hours of the
it's
game.
easy.
That
It was
said,
an easy
when I was able to
transition,
dive
or
into a
it
later
happened
game save
smoothly,
for a
but
boss fight, that was a
being in
darker
their shoes,
setting
I can
and
only
also
imagine
felt
how much you
closer
worry
to
about
high
trying to do
fantasy.
something like
I
that.
can't show you footage of that, unfortunately, but it was moments like these where I got a little bit more of the Witcher or Skyrim vibe. And I also got that vibe from just exploring the open world as well, which is absolutely massive and definitely holds all kinds of secrets to discover. And that's where Breath of the Wild comes in as well. Again, to really get the most out of Crimson Desert, you're going to need to head off the beaten path and just explore. Not only that, but there's quite a bit of environmental puzzle solving and platforming to do where, again, you'll be taught some of the basic mechanics, but most of it seems to be left for you to figure out by trial and error. The stamina gauge floating next to Cliff also, of course, reminds me of Breath of the Wild, especially since you can climb almost anything in this game and you'll need to manage stamina when doing so. You've also got what seems to be a pretty extensive cooking system that can give you various types of
pretty
boosts in
extensive
addition to
cooking
food
system
items
is
being
crazy.
used for basic healing. You can experiment with finding your own recipes or unlock recipes through exploration, and it also looked like it was possible to simply buy food from vendors. But I did also notice that health regenerates automatically outside of
depth is not-
combat,
yeah,
which
absolutely.
was nice to see since I personally don't love needing to go back to a settlement or a camp to cook or purchase food every time my health is low. But probably the biggest way Crimson Desert is like Breath of the Wild is simply, again, the level of experimentation available to you, both in solving puzzles while exploring and in combat. And also the lack of handholding along with the other games already mentioned on that point. Honestly, I'm pretty confident the lack of handholding will be divisive. Not a bad thing, but it's going to be very interesting to see who bounces off Crimson Desert and who doesn't. It's the sort of game that really demands you're willing to put in a lot of time into it to figure out how to use certain items, solve specific puzzles, and leverage its particular systems.
Sounds like it's a
and
lot of
mechanics.
mystery,
For
bro.
some people, that type of thing is just really frustrating.
Said I'm gonna
But if
lose myself in this
experimentation
game
is
of
your
wellness
thing,
check
and you
community.
actively
Yeah,
don't
man.
want anyone holding
Sounds
your
like they got
hand,
a lot of
then
puzzles.
I think you'll like Crimson Desert a lot. But I also mentioned Kingdom Come Deliverance and Monster Hunter. I mentioned KCD really only because it's the best recent analog for how the game initially presents. And by that I mean it gives the immediate impression as a more traditional medieval setting as opposed to high fantasy. I'm mostly referring to what settlements and
wrestling
NPC inhabitants look like, but it's definitely not medieval realism
this fucking
all the way
giant.
through. Not even close. There are various fantasy races, and you'll quickly learn that there's a whole
plus
thing going
five.
on with
Yeah,
those
that's the-
floating
that's
islands
a
in the
dude you
sky
want to
that's
trust
very
you.
much not grounded in reality. Plus, Cliff obtains a variety of magical and supernatural abilities that you'll use in combat and exploration. And then I mentioned Monster Hunter for one very specific reason. You're not going out and repeatedly fighting monsters to obtain parts used for gear upgrades.
This looks cool, man.
It's not like Monster Hunter in that way. The element of Monster Hunter I see in this game is the depth and complexity of the controls, and that's another area where I can see certain groups of people bouncing off the game. Getting the basic controls under your belt is easy, but there are a ton of contextual controls, which you can see pop up in the bottom right of the screen as you're doing things. Just to give you a simple example, I figured out you can do not just a double jump, not a triple jump, not even a quadruple jump, but a full-on quintuple jump that's 5 times if you string together Cliff's regular double jump with one of his unlockable abilities. And that's just a simple one. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff like catapulting yourself into the air using the grappling tool, and a bunch of other combos
when I saw that, I
just
kind of
go
figured you could
multiple
like use
layers
that.
deep. So there's definitely some finger
Catapult or
gymnastics required
slingshot
to
something.
fully utilize everything, whether you're on keyboard and mouse or controller. That said, I did also notice that the basic attack combos were quite simple to pull off, and they were effective enough against regular enemies and mini bosses that you don't have to break your fingers just to get some basic combat done. In fact, you can actually just hold down R1 or R2 on the controller, and Cliff will automatically do the most basic combos for you. And yes, if you're playing on controller, light and heavy attack will be R1 and R2. At launch, controller mapping will not be customizable, and there will only be one control scheme available. No other
One
presets
control
to
scheme
switch to.
available. That's
if you're playing
interesting.
with keyboard and mouse, you will be able to
It is a
remap,
one-player
but
though,
not
so
on controller, at least not at launch. I did talk with the
probably will
Crimson
try it
Desert
on
team
computer.
about this, and they're looking at the possibility of adding more controller mapping options, but if that happens, it will be sometime after launch. Honestly though, once you see how many layers there are to the controls and how much they're trying to squeeze onto the limited buttons on a controller, it makes sense why they're limiting it to one control scheme right now. Being able to remap freely would be daunting, but I do hope they can add some additional preset options at some point. There are also some kind of strange things with the controls that will definitely throw people off until you get used to them. For example, there's so many things you can interact with in this world that in order to talk to some NPCs, you actually need to hold L1.
Sometimes I
and
feel
then
that way, and I
position
just
the
go
glowing
into
selector
I
over
go into the
NPC
same game and
to
I just
select
loot,
them, and
walk
then
around
hit
and loot
square
the
to
missions and
interact
stuff
with
like
them.
that. So
it makes sense why they did this.
I have a
once
few
you
other
see
games I
how
could play
much
too.
stuff you
I
can
just
interact with, because you
don't.
constantly be like picking up stuff off a table instead of talking to the person you're trying to talk to. But it's also definitely something you have to get used to. There are some cool extras they added in with the controls though. Like I noticed you can actually toggle the field of view through 5 different levels, even going into first person view by just pressing on the touchpad on a DualSense controller. I found this while trying to find a photo mode actually, but the team confirmed to me that there will not be a photo mode at launch. Like control customization, that's something they're looking at possibly adding later. And it's the same story with New Game Plus. That won't be available at launch either, but something they're potentially looking at later. But honestly, you should not need New Game Plus for a very long time. No joke, I think it's going to take dozens of hours just to get your head wrapped around how everything works and get a sense for all the things you can do. And then it will probably literally take hundreds of hours to complete everything. I barely scratched the surface in the 7 hours I had with it. So let's talk about exploration and how you're going to interact with the world of Crimson Desert. Of course, you can explore on foot, and you've probably seen the footage of Cliff gliding, but he can also use various mounts to get around faster,
like that glide
and there are
too.
fast travel warp points like I mentioned before. You can
shows the
climb
temperature
almost
in the bottom
anything
left corner.
as long as you can manage your stamina, and that includes towers and castle walls. So you
Whether the
can, for
time,
example,
where you
bypass
are,
guards who won't let you through the
rotating
front
map.
door. And I know a lot of people are curious how many of the buildings you can actually go in, and the answer is actually most of them. I was kind of surprised. Not only can you go in most of the buildings you see, but you can actually sometimes find interesting stuff in there. Like at one point, I found this sort of puzzle-locked safe, and I couldn't figure out how to get into it, but it probably contained some good loot if I could figure out how to open it. And then there are actually quite a few locked doors as well that you need to find a key to open. I didn't manage to find many keys in the limited time I had, but again, just another layer to this world that makes it more engaging to explore. Puzzles and puzzle mechanics are a pretty big part of exploration too. There are various environmental puzzles to solve that require moving objects around or connecting circuitry to make electrical-like energy flow from one point to another. There's also a fair amount of platforming you'll need to do, which I know will drive some people crazy, especially because sometimes it takes place super high up on the floating islands, and if you fall, you are going all the way down. Cliff can fly, so it's not like you'll die, but you will have to get back up there, and if you didn't unlock a warp point up there before you fell, well, you're in for a long journey back up. And it does sometimes take a while to get up there. Like at one point, I took a levitating platform up, and it literally took probably a solid minute or more to go from ground level up to the island in the abyss. I remember thinking this would be a pretty good time to get a snack.
Yeah, falling
There's
from
also some puzzling to do with specific gear you'll unlock that lets you view memories, and the basic lantern is also important for locating hidden things you need to interact with. And even during the limited time I had, I could just tell there are a bunch of other mechanics you can play with to interact with the environment. Like at one point, the game shows you can create fire arrows by literally holding an arrow over a brazier and then burn down vines by shooting them with it. But Cliff also has this mechanic where he can reflect light off his blade, which gets used for a few different things, but you can actually burn things with that too. And I didn't really have enough opportunities to experiment with it fully, but it definitely looked like you could temporarily blind enemies with that as well. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about when I say you need to experiment and explore. There's just so many different little systems and mechanics that interact with each other, and it's cool figuring out useful and fun things you can do. And what you'll notice with quests specifically is that you will typically have a clear final objective presented to you, but you're going to have to figure out all the steps to get to that end goal. The game isn't really going to guide you through each step of a quest. Again, some people will love that and others will find it frustrating because you can easily end up spending a lot of time trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. A few other random gameplay things, I did also notice the inventory gets full pretty fast and that more inventory space gets unlocked by helping out townsfolk with various tasks. This is something I worry could become kind of frustrating because there's a ton of stuff to pick up everywhere you go, but it seems like you need to do quite a few mundane tasks for townsfolk to get significantly more inventory space. I could be wrong about that though. Maybe there's other systems that unlock a bunch of inventory space more quickly, and there also may be some kind of stash mechanic at the camp. You do unlock the camp pretty early where you can farm and cook and other things like that, so I would not be surprised if there's some kind of stash there. I just don't know for sure because I didn't have a lot of time to explore the camp. You can actually also change time of day by sleeping in a bed or at a campfire, although there's a cooldown on this, so you have to wait to do it again. And there is fall damage in this game, so even though Cliff can fly, flying costs stamina, so you're going to have to be a bit careful with managing how far you're trying to fly and how far above the ground you are. But one of the things you're definitely going to want to go out exploring for are abyss artifacts. There are tons of these scattered around the world, and you need them to unlock Cliff's abilities. But it was also cool to see that some skills could actually also be learned through observing an NPC doing them. And it did look like you could respec your abyss artifacts to reallocate them and unlock different abilities. So for example, if you had already unlocked an ability by consuming a few abyss artifacts, but then you come across the NPC where you could learn that ability through observation, you can take the abyss artifacts back, learn that ability through observation, and then use the abyss artifacts for another ability. The abyss artifacts get used to unlock the abilities for the secondary characters as well, and I know people are curious about what the limits are for what you can do with those guys. I only had a few minutes with them, but I did find some new things and got some additional info on them. So in addition to the unique weapon classes we already knew about, they do each have their own unique abilities too. But there's also quite a bit of overlap here, so even though they each feel distinct, especially because of their unique weapon classes, you can sort of fall back on the basic combat mechanics with any one of them because they share a set of core abilities and can equip a lot of similar functioning weapons in addition to their unique ones. It's also been revealed previously that these characters unlock through main story progression, and they can be used for any open world content you want. But it sounds like they will also be playable for parts of the main story. I'm guessing for specific parts designed for them, but not the whole story. When you want to switch to one of them, you basically summon them to your location, and then you can freely swap between who you're controlling. It actually seemed like the two non-player characters would follow you around a bit, but I'm not sure they'll follow you very far or actually help you in combat. I'm guessing not, but to me, that's not really a big deal. I just think it's cool that you have the freedom to play as these different characters for open world content, and it's cool they each have their own unique weapon classes and abilities too. But for the main story, you will need to play through most of it as Cliff. And the overall emphasis of narrative elements might be a divisive aspect for the game for some people too. I'm reserving final judgment on the story until I'm able to publish my full review, which I will have for you about a day before launch, because I was only able to play the first 4 hours of the game, and I don't feel I got a good enough sample of the story. Clearly there is a story, and there are some interesting characters you already meet in the first few hours. But right now, based on a limited time with the game, I definitely don't think storytelling is going to be on the same level as something like Expedition 33, The Witcher, Cyberpunk Horizon, or God of War. The story is much clearer and less obtuse than something like Elden Ring, but I also don't think story or super interesting characters is what this game is going to be known for. My impression right now is it's basically a pretty average narrative experience for an action-adventure game. Not particularly bad, but also not especially strong. And I also don't think it's going to have the same level of lore or world narrative to uncover as something like Elden Ring. I'll definitely update you on this in my full review. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, but that's my impression right now. But I gotta say, I was actually surprised that I cared about the lack of a fantastic narrative less than I thought. I personally do prefer games with a really strong narrative, but I was so engaged by the amount of other stuff I could do that I wasn't that concerned about it. Before the event, I was worried Crimson Desert might end up feeling like a giant open world amusement park with a bunch of different interesting things to do, but nothing really tying them all together. The thing is, it is kind of a big amusement park, but it doesn't feel as disconnected as I thought it might, and at least in the 7 hours I spent with it, I was having enough fun exploring and trying a bunch of things out that I wasn't really too concerned about how exactly it all fit together. I think it still remains to be seen if that continues to be fun for dozens or or hundreds of hours though. So that's something I want to come back to in my full review as well. But something that I definitely liked was combat. We touched on combat before, but there are a few more details you should know about, including some cool stuff about gear. The combat system is very much built around the ability tree, which is split into 3 branches: stamina, health, and spirit. And spirit is where all the magic abilities come in. In addition to a bunch of melee combos, Cliff and the other characters do also have a fair amount of magic-based abilities that you can weave into combat as well, which is pretty cool. Magic abilities are powered by the spirit gauge down near the health bar. And I was also happy to see that weapons do go beyond just having basic stats like power and speed. Some of them also have special attributes and abilities shown in their descriptions, which you'll definitely want to consider for builds. And then you've also got slots on weapons for Abyss cores, which are your mods to customize weapons with different stat balances and special enhancements. Weapons can also have a refinement level, meaning you can basically upgrade them to make them stronger. And overall, it definitely looks like there's a lot of gear in the game to find and play around with. How much variety there is something I want to check out more, but given how much there is, I think there should be a pretty healthy variety. It's also worth mentioning that I couldn't really find a way to stealth. Not saying it's not possible, in fact there's a decent chance there is a way given how many different systems are in this game, but at the same time I wouldn't be surprised if stealth isn't particularly viable. It just doesn't really feel like the combat system was built with stealth in mind. And I also noticed that times when fighting regular enemies that they would sort of just stand around and wait for me to attack, which didn't feel very engaging. It's possible this was a bit of a bug though, because we were obviously playing a pre-release build and it didn't happen all the time. The one boss fight I did get to try, which I can't show you because it's too spoilery, was pretty cool. Between that and the boss fights I've seen in various trailers, I think there should be some pretty unique bosses to take on, and probably a bunch of them given how massive this game is. But let's talk performance. I gotta say, I was actually pretty impressed with how well the game ran, especially since the build I played wasn't the final version. I was keeping an eye out for things like dramatic frame rate drops, especially in combat, and I wanted to see if I noticed pop-in of terrain
the graphics
or
are interesting
while
though.
exploring.
It was
I
a
can't say I really noticed any
we'll see
dramatic
how it
frame
looks when
rate
it comes
drops
out,
at
but
any time, which is
like
awesome.
the foliage
I did have one instance where an
really
NPC wagon popped in at the other end of a bridge I was crossing. That one was pretty noticeable, but I didn't ever see it happen again with any other NPCs. And there were a few
who knows
really
what he was
minor
playing on for the
instances
test
of a
too.
tree here or there in the distance popping in, but honestly, I only noticed those because I was literally climbing up to high places and looking around trying to force the game to render a bunch of stuff. If I wasn't looking for it, I wouldn't have noticed it at all. Crimson Desert has some really impressive draw distances with tons of stuff rendering. And there's also a lot of particle effects during combat, lots of vegetation while exploring, cloth blowing in the wind in many locations, and just a lot of detail all over the place. So the fact that it was running a solid 70 to 80 FPS all the time on a 1440p ultra-wide monitor was pretty impressive, especially since that was 1440p native. They didn't have any upscaler turned on, no DLSS, nothing. Just raw 3440 by 1440p with all the settings cranked up to max and ray tracing effects on as well. Now, I did peek the CPU and GPU specs, and we were playing on pretty powerful PCs, but I was still impressed.
To max. They
had us on 9800 X3D CPUs and 9070 XT GPUs. A 9070 XT is in the same ballpark as the previous generation
to 60
AMD
FPS, no matter what the quality is,
or an NVIDIA 5070 Ti or 4080. So definitely a killer CPU and a pretty powerful GPU. But even so, with all the graphics settings maxed out, ray tracing on, and no upscaling, a consistent 70 to 80 FPS on an ultra-wide 1440p was pretty impressive. So with more optimized settings, turning on an upscaler, and or running the game on a regular 1440p instead of an ultra-wide or using 1080p, performance would of course be even better. Of course, Digital Foundry did their review if you want to dive deeper on performance. But what about PS5? Everyone wants to know what console performance for this game looks like. I did ask about this, and I was told that PS5 footage will be released before launch. No details beyond that, but I'm glad to hear we'll be able to check out PS5 performance before the game is out. Speaking of platforms, like I mentioned earlier, I'll be giving away a copy of the game, and that will be on the platform of your choice if you win. So make sure you're subscribed and then check out the instructions in the pinned comment below for all the details and to get additional entries. And also subscribe to make sure you don't miss my full review and all the tips and tricks I'll be putting out for this game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I may give it a shot, man. I may give it a shot. Week away. I'm probably gonna watch some more videos on it, then decide then. All right, brother. I will be on probably again tomorrow night, so I'll catch you then, man. Some of this stuff slowly because we have it cranked.